I think I can now my name. My names are Salahuddin Moritala, Prince Salahuddin Moritala. People call me the Prince. I have been into network marketing business for a while. At least I've been able to spend more than 20 years of my life building network marketing business. And I am so much happy today. With my experience, I have never come across anyone like RoyalQ before. And it's really pained me when I am just being able to hear about RoyalQ just few months, just two months ago. It really paid me. How can a business like this will be for this so long and I will not know about it? It's a very painful thing. But there's one added in Yoruba for those of us that are not my language here. I want to tender an apology. There is a proverb in my language that says, "Igbatabadoko in laaro eni." So that means when you get to the farm, that is your early morning. And I'm going to kind of give whatever the strength God has given to me to this great opportunity, because it has been a wonderful journey. As little as the time I've been part of this opportunity, it has been a wonderful journey. Something that I've never experienced as a networker, as happens to me within just 2 months of being part of this business. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be taking us through the importance of a team building. The importance of a team building. And I want to remind you guys about the compensation plan. I believe every one of us on this call today are not a guest. Every one of us on this call today are part of this great opportunity. You were already a member. So that's why I have used the word remind us about the compensation plan of this great opportunity. Why we must go far than what we are doing about this great opportunity. We have so many people out there that needed this great opportunity, like me. We have so many people. We have people out there suffering, especially in my country, Nigeria. People are really suffering, and we have a lot of people that if they get this kind of opportunity, they are going to embrace it with all of their hands and do it like they want to die. And that is how big this great opportunity is. So, and many of us may not know the importance of the team building and what team building can really do in your life. Without wasting much of our time, I'll go straight to the point and share my screen with you. I have some points that I've jotted down about the importance of team building. Please, my co-host should try as much as possible to meet people. I can see a lot of people pumping in to the call and struggling to be part of the meeting. So please try as much as possible to admit people. Now, let's go straight to the point. Like I've jotted some points down here and show it to us why team building is very, very important when we are to talk about network marketing business. Now, the importance of team building in network marketing business. In network marketing, also known as multi-level marketing or MLM, team building is not just important, it is essential to success. Before we go down to the points, being part of RoyalQ, we have two major ways, and we have our selling points, of which is crypto trading, using robots to trade crypto. And that is the major reasons why so many people came into this business. So many people came into this business not because they want to build network marketing part of the business opportunity, part of this RoyalQ. So many people have came into this business simply because they want to use robots to trade crypto. In the world of crypto, there has never been one like RoyalQ when it comes to the products of RoyalQ. And this is a very great selling point. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to let every one of us on this call knows that this is just a selling point for you to kind of get people to get to know about the opportunity that is embedded in this great opportunity. I don't know if you are getting my point. Using the robot to trade crypto is just a selling point for you to bring in people to get to understand and discover the success that is embedded in this great opportunity. So we have something many of us did not recognize about the marketing plan of this great opportunity. Or let me say, because of the poverty mentality that is disturbing us, that has blind our eye to be able to see what is in this great opportunity for us. I don't know if you know, with team building part of this opportunity, you can turn to be one of the best successful person in Africa or in the world. You can find yourself among the number 1 to 10 of the richest man or woman in the world with the marketing plan part of this great opportunity. If only you can take your time and build team around this great opportunity. Building a team around this great opportunity will not take you more than, will not take you more than, on the worst scenario, more than 3 years for being part of this great opportunity. Now, number one, let's go straight to the point. I have about 7 points here to kind of disseminate the information of the importance of team building. And the first one is duplication and growth. Duplication and growth. I want us to take these two words one after the other. Duplication and growth. Duplication is a word on its own. Duplication, that is, in other words, photocopy. Duplication, that is giving a bath to another person that is looking exactly like you, that is behaving exactly like you. And at the same time, when you do that, what happens to you? You grow. You grow. Network marketing relies on duplicating efforts. Network marketing relies on duplicating efforts. A strong, well-trained team can replicate successful strategies, leading to exponential growth in organization. It is not only in network marketing, this is important. It is applicable to every business out there. If you see a successful business out there, the secret of their success is nothing but building a team. That is secret of those people you are seeing their name on the top list of successful people in the world today. It is team. Team. Team is just an acronym name. Team, it's simply together, everybody achieve more. And there's one adage in my language that says, I call only do. Now, if snakes work together, There is no way you can wait for them. You will not be able to wait for them. Talk less of killing them. It is only because it is a single snake. That is the reason why you have the guts to kill it. So, ladies and gentlemen, duplication is the key to the great growth and success in network marketing business. And that is number one. Number two, increase sales and earnings. What do we sell in RoyalQ? What do we sell in RoyalQ? The simple thing we sell in RoyalQ, can somebody, let me know, I have my leaders on the course already, they are leaders in the business. I want to know if people really understand what is our product, what do we sell in RoyalQ. Can somebody just use the chat button right now and tell me, what are we selling in RoyalQ? What is it do we sell in RoyalQ? I want to see answer in the chat box, please. Let me see if people really understand what we sell in RoyalQ. Yes, somebody say robots for trading. Just a single person that is just answering me right now. Samsung. It's my leader, my sponsor. Is he the only person listening to me? Please, I want us to encourage me. I want to know if I am really talking to people or talking to myself alone. We have a lot of people on the call today. We have about 64 people. I should be seeing a lot of messages here, but I only see somebody say crypto trading using artificial intelligence robots. Yes, yes, yes. He expand the Mr. Mohammed. I mean Mr. Kabir rather. Yes, selling robots. Yes, because without wasting much of our time, let's go back to the board. Yes, that is our product. What we are selling is robots. We are selling robots. So the more robots you sell, the more money you make. If that, the mistake so many people are doing is, if nobody tells you about RoyalQ, how on earth are you going to be part of the business? You will never be part of the business if nobody tells you. So it is important you tell others. Even if there is no reward in telling others, there is no way you'll be making money and you will have who to talk to about the opportunity. You always want to let people know, do you know there's something going on right now? If you don't have friends, you are going to have family members that you really want them to be like you. You really want them to become successful. If you don't have family members that you want them to be successful, there are people that depended on you, that you know if you become successful, they are going to be a burden to you. These are people you first of all talk to about the business, for them to know you are now into a business that can transform lives. By so doing, you'll be able to build a business. You'll be able to build a team. So if you can make the sales, you are going to definitely make money. As your team grows and become more effective, their sales contribute to your earnings. Building and supporting a strong team directly increases your residual income. And that is what they call the earnings we earn in network marketing business. It is called residual income because there's no limit to the amount you can earn as a member in network marketing business. So if you make sales and every members of your team make sales, what happens to you? You grow, you make money, you make huge money. It is not going to be based on what you do alone. There's no way you can be successful all alone. A tree cannot make a forest, ladies and gentlemen. A tree cannot make a forest. In Yoruba, I used to use my language proverbs very well. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi sọ̀yà, àjèjì ọwọ́ kan ò lè gbẹ́rù dórí. You don't understand. The simple meaning of what I just spoke in my language is a tree cannot make a forest. That is a common language that everybody can understand, English. A tree cannot make a forest. You want to be successful in life, you can't be only based on your trading profits alone. Do you know if you are not trading, other part of your team will be trading and you will still be making money if you have a team. If you know how much those people that have a team are making in a day, when some people sold you some part of their earnings, you never take your time to see the other page of their earnings, you are going to be afraid. So when you see people becoming mad about this business, it is not ordinary. It is something they have seen that makes them to become an extraordinary person. You want to become successful in this great opportunity, it is important to build a team. That is number 3. I mean, that is number 2. Let's go to number 3. Strong support system. What happens to somebody that builds a team? Somebody that builds a team will have a strong supportive system. Strong support system. Strong support system. There are 3 good words in this number 3. Strong support system. Strong support system. Now, you want to become successful in a team building. It is very, very important you have a system. It is very, very important you have a system. A system is a way you use in building your team. A united team creates a support network where members help each other with training, motivation, and overcoming challenges. This reduces burns out and improve retention. Ladies and gentlemen, every business has its own challenges. Every business have its own challenges. When your own challenges face you, what keep you moving is when you see people around you. When you see people around you, if you see people around you, simply see people that have passed through the same thing you are passing through, and by sharing from their experience, you are going to get over the challenges and you move on. Challenges is just like a toy lion that scare people away from their success. It is in the business. It is in every business. And if you are not yet facing it, you are going to face it. And it's going to scare you away if you don't have a team. Imagine if you are not making money in trading, you are making money in team. Forget about it. All of us can never be in floating lost at the same time. This is where team building is important. All of us will never be in floating, what's to call it, at the same time. We cannot be in floating at the same time. So when you are on floating, didn't you need money? Money keeps coming in even when you are in floating, if you have a team. Part of the challenges we have in this great opportunity is inability to wait for the floating. Sometimes you wait and wait and wait and be tired of waiting. Sometimes you have spent the available money you have with you. You are expecting your trading to come with profit so that you can at least take some money to do all other things you want to do. But your trade is on floating. But how will you live when you are on floating and you lack money? But if you have team, you will not have problem. If you don't have money through this source, you are going to have money through this source. We have so many cells in making money with this great opportunity if you build a team. It is not only by trading that you make money. And after all, it is not all of us that can trade and make good profits. If you don't have huge amounts of capital, there's limit to how much you can go in this great opportunity without a team. People that have huge capital trade and make huge profit every day. They make money that they can withdraw in a day that will take care of their family and themselves for the day on a daily basis if they trade with the huge capital. So what are we talking about? It is so much important you build a system, a supportive system that will allow your team to grow. And one other thing that this does for everybody that build a team, the positivity and supportive mentality and helping each other will always be around them. We need help at every level in this business. We need help. Now, if you don't have a team, who will help you? How will you, who will you cry to? If you're having a challenge about the business, who will you tell without a team? These are the reasons why team building is very, very important. Number 4, boosts motivation and morale. If you have a team, it boosts motivation and morale. Do you know why? The simple reason is every day there will always be a testimony around the team. Testimony of others motivates some others that are sleeping. Testimony of people motivates team members. Testimony of people solve some team members' challenges. So their morale will rise up. They will be forced to talk. They will be forced to wake up the potential. Every one of us, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, every one of us have his or our own potential. Until you tap on your potential before it rises and do something. So wake up your potential by building a team, motivation around the team, wake up the morale, wake up the potentiality to be able to do more. Somebody who is doing before will think about another strategy. What else can I do? If others can do it, I think I can do it too. This is what team does. And before you know it, competition will begin in the team. Everybody will always want to move, and people will continue to bring in people. And before you know it, the more people you have in your team, the more successful you are going to become. Regular team engagements through meetings, recognitions, and encouragement keeps people motivated. Recognition for efforts and achievement build loyalty and drive. I'm speaking English, and I think it's a simple English that every one of us on this call can understand. This is number 4. Number 5, because of our time is fast spent. Number 5, build leadership skills. This is very, 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 very important. Ladies and gentlemen, build a leadership skills. Now, when they say build a leadership skills, it simply means have a simple, duplicatable system that every members of your team can follow. Forget about yourself and think about others that are coming behind you. That is one thing about network marketing business. Network marketing business, you forget about your own achievement, your own personal result, your own personal reward. We have no option than to find themselves to you if you build people, if you help people. In other words, leaders is always a slave. Leaders serve people. Leaders help people. And that is why people will have no option than to follow you dramatically. People will follow you like a slave. If you can serve them, serve people. This is one of the ways you can become whatever you think you want to become in life. Be a simple leader that is approachable. It is very, very important you be a leader that is approachable. A leader that can hear a cry of his team member. It is very, very important. If you are that kind of leaders, you are building a skills in your team that is very, very easy to follow. Developing and monitoring your team helps you grow. Developing and monitoring your team help you grow. When you are developing and you are monitoring, you are indirectly working. Now, when you are working, you don't know what you are doing. You are doing it for yourself, not for them. But indirectly, you are doing it for them. As you are doing it for them, every members of the team will think you are helping them. But equally, you are helping yourself. Whatever you do to every members of your team, it is for yourself. It is for yourself. Now, as a good leader, this is what you do to build a very strong team. By doing that, you are equally helping yourself as a leader. Leadership is a key in guiding your team to success and inspiring them to become leaders themselves. Leadership is simply a key, is a key, is a key. You see people floating, you see people coming in like water. If you are a good leader that is ready to help people grow. Now, number 6, we are going to the end of the presentation right now. Improve training and development. Team building, improve training and development, because by building a team, you develop so many people. People will come up, people they don't know they even have the skills of talking to people, they will discover themselves. By doing that, you'll be able to build training and development within your team. A cohesive team allows for shared resources and collective. New recruits get up to speed quickly and effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, when you have a new members in this great opportunity, every new member is like a newborn baby. A newborn baby needs a proper care of. If you don't take good care of a newborn baby and you don't give it the right food it desires at that moment, what happens to that child? It goes back to where it come from. It goes back to where it come from. And that is what happens. When you bring in somebody into this business, it is your duty in tutoring them, teaching them, giving them the right knowledge about the business, helping them till they know how to do it themselves. And that is how you build a very strong team. Number 7, create a positive culture. Create a positive culture. A good leader is always a positive mentor person. If you want to have a good team, you yourself must not have the belief of impossible. It is always possibility. What you can only see is possibility. You must never think about impossible. You must always find a solution to your team's problem. And by so doing, you are going to build a very good team. And these 7 key things, these 7 key points will definitely happen to your business if you can build a team. A strong team culture focused on collaboration, trust, and mature success can differentiate your organization and help attract like-minded individual. Like attracts like. Like attracts like. A magnet cannot take rubber. A magnet take iron like itself. Like attracts like. You always come across the like-minded people like you. In summary, in a network marketing business, team building is the engine of growth. Let me repeat myself and hear this statement very well. In summary, in network marketing business, team building is the engine of growth. It multiplies your efforts. It increases retention and lays the foundations for long-time sustainable success. For long-time sustainable success. If you build a team, you are building a career. Now, I want every one of us to go far, far ahead of our team. In this great opportunity, I want to let us know we are finding ourselves in a business that can actually give us whatever you think you wanted out of life. whatever you think you wanted out of life. And it only takes you a single year to build. And once you build it properly, the way you are supposed to build, recklessly, build it like you will never have chance to build again in your first year of the business, just in 12 months. Build it for 12 months without resting. Do it every day. Do it and do it again on a daily basis for 1 year without looking back. Don't bother about whatever you face towards building. It is part of the way. It is part of the experience. It's part of the challenges you must face to get there. Use Make sure 1 year is it clock 1 year, and after 1 year you can now analyze. You can now look back and look at what thing that thing that is drawing you back, and you can now calculate what has happened to your business, and you are going to have the rest of your life to benefit what you have done for just 1 year. And your next generation we benefit it, and the next generation will continue to benefit what you're about to start. And that is one thing about network marketing business. That is what I love most about network marketing business. In network marketing business, there's one thing that I tell you about network marketing business. But in the one we have experienced in the past, especially product network marketing, physical product network marketing business, it's a business that didn't give the freedom that we desire. Because if you don't sell their product, there's no way you can make success. But in RoyalQ, there is limit to how long you can sell, that the business will continue to sell itself, and you continue to benefit it for the rest of your. I don't know if you understand. Let's quickly go back to the marketing plan of the business and see how it can really help us. Now, in order to kind of finish this presentation in proper, let's take a look at the marketing plan. Like we all know, we have two major ways we make money in this opportunity. We have trading income and we have affiliate income. Affiliate income is equally called network marketing business income. Now, it's equally called multi-level marketing business. Now, affiliate marketing is just an English. It is from network marketing business that this is coming from. Now, can be used to increase trading capital. So now what are we talking about? What this is saying is you can equally use network marketing business to increase your capital to trade, to be able to trade properly. Now, let's look at the plan. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said the other time, many of us know this plan before, but let's go a little bit more deeper. Let's see how this can really help us. If you are alone in the business, that is when you become a V1. You've just registered, you are a V1. And as a V1, I want you to see what you are losing, what you are missing as a V1. If you have been in this business for more than a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and you are a year and you are still a V1, you are not doing yourself good. You are not doing yourself good. You are not helping yourself at all. If you know what you must have lost in this business opportunity, I am telling you, it's so as a V1, you have something that can attract you to, because as a V1, I've never seen a business, a network marketing business that allow benefits of network marketing from the beginning. This is number one. There's never been any marketing plan that allows member, a beginner in the business, the first rank in the business, to benefit in the network. There will always be a limitation. As a V1 in this opportunity, within a month or two of being a V1, you can still be proud of being part of the business. In this great opportunity, I was just 2 months in the business. I am seeing far more than 500,000 naira without a trading capital. Ladies and gentlemen, I said to myself, I would die working this business. There has never been any network marketing business within 2 months, and you'll be talking around that amount of money without your spending. Just bring in people, and you're achieving that. You bring in one person, you get $30. You sell a single robot, you get $30 straight away. Now, if that person you bring into the business started trading, you started making four. Okay, like I'm Motimbe, I'm jumping. This is the first chart. Let me get to the other chart before I let you know. Aside from $30, there's still other things you benefit as V1. Aside from your $30, there are still other things you benefit. Now let's go to V2. V2, they said you bring 3 people. With 3 people and total team members 20, you become a V2. And as a V2, you rank up and you'll be able to earn more. Aside from your direct income, you still have indirect income. And your indirect income is $10. So if you are a V2 and you bring somebody and that person brings another person, you still earn on that person $10. That is huge. In other words, if you did not bring one person, if you did not bring anybody, somebody in your team will bring in somebody. So automatically on a daily basis, you make money. Can you see what you are missing if you are not building a team? You make money. Even if you did not refer, if you don't have who to refer, and you are already a V2, you still make money on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. If you don't make money, if you don't bring anybody, somebody in your team will bring in somebody. So automatically you are going to earn. Then let's go to V3. I do tell people, when you are building a network marketing business, build wide and deep. Wide and deep. Wide and deep. Wide and deep. Wide in the sense that you need only 3 people to become a V3. Somebody will now go on and register just 3 people and support those 3 people, become V2, and they become a V2 and to take the next step to V3. No, that is very wrong. Build wide and decide who is ready to move among those wide people you have built. Then you'll be able to have more than required legs to qualify. You need a required legs to qualify. You'll be able to have far more than what you needed to qualify. If you need 3 people, have 5 people. If you need 5 people, have 10 people. If you need 10 people, have 20 people. If you need 20 people, have 50 people. By so doing, when you qualify, you are going to be overqualified, and it's going to be reflected in your team. You are a V3, you will be earning like a V5. Build deep and wide. And that is what network marketing is all about. That is when you'll be able to rest. When you are not, you are going to rest before your time. You will rest before your time. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. Why everybody are there working, you are there catching fun and you are making money. And this is exactly what this great opportunity have in store for us. Now, as a V5, you need 5 legs. And this is an example of what I'm talking about here. Initially, as a V1, you did not need anybody. To be a V1, you just need to register. As a V2, you need 3 people. But as a V3, you need 5 people, not 3 again. 5 people. But 3 out of those 5, they must become a V3. What this is telling you is, make sure you build wide and deep. That is what this is telling you. You discover in the next rank, that is V4, you need 8 people, not 5 again. Out of those 8 people, you need 3 of them becoming a V3, and you are going to become a V4. That is building wide. It is not 3 that you need. You need far more than 3. You need far more than 8 as a V4. You need far more than that directly to yourself. Among them, you are going to see competition of becoming a V3. Competitions. People will be after each other. You only need 3. You are going to have 5 at the same time becoming a V3. And you easily become your V4 by competition. So to be a V3, total team members 100. To be a V4, total team member 300. And as you are moving higher, so your income rises. So the advantages of having indirect income, you will discover this time around, you are going to be having more indirect, because more people are joining your team, more people are in the business with you. You are having over 100 people, you are having over 300 people in your team. This time around, you will be on a daily basis. Somebody must register somebody. If you have a right team, if you build properly the way you are supposed to build on a daily basis, if you have 300 people or 100 people in your organization, somebody must bring somebody. Somebody must bring somebody. There's no how. You don't call for it, it will happen. But at times you are going to look into your dashboard, you are going to see money, and you'll be scared. What happened? How did I get this? You will discover when you are not working, something is coming. You are making money. And this is the impact if you build a team. Then the next rank is V5. V5, they say 12. V6, they say 20. Can you see that now? When we are talking about building wide and deep, if you take it from the beginning, when you need 3 people at the beginning as V2 and you have 10, you will discover before you get to V6, you must have gotten more than 50 legs, 50 direct legs. It is not too much for you. 50 direct legs. Out of those 50, you only need 3 to become a V4. You are going to have 10 V4. You are going to have 10 V5 at the same time. And tell me, if you are not going to shake the world with your earnings, and this is exactly what this great opportunity have in stock for us. You will discover as you go deeper, so your income grow. Look at V5. Personal earning is 65, and team earning, indirect earnings, $35. And he has 800 members in his team. Tell me, are you going to tell me with 8 members, you will not have 10 people per day in the team? New 10 people per day in the team. If you are really building a team, if you are really building properly the way you're supposed to build, if you are really a good leader on a daily basis, minimum of 10 people through somebody you bring into the business must occur every day. If this happens, $35 times 10, how much is that on a daily basis? On a daily basis. Talk less of being a V6. Ladies and gentlemen, as if that is not enough, look at the other page. Team trading profit is another thing that happens to those that duplicate. You earn a percentage of profit that the robot generates in your team's in your team Binance. Fuel charge 20%, divided between team depending on their ranks. Ladies and gentlemen, the gas fee that we do pay to RoyalQ, it is divided. The 20% the RoyalQ is taking from us as gas fee. It's equally divided between the team. It is not for the company. It is divided between the team. Those who are building team benefit this. So if you are in the business and you said to yourself, you will not bring anybody, as you are building, as you are trading, people are still making money on you. So if you like, remain there and don't build a team. It is your own cup of tea. But somebody is growing by you building, by you trading. So you have nobody to benefit. When your gas fee finish, you still pay again. Do you need to pay more money? When your gas fee finished, you will not need to pay any extra income if you are building a team, ladies and gentlemen. But if you are not building a team, if you make $100, the company will give you $80, and the company will take $20, which is the gas fee you have paid, and you have to pay another one if you still want to make more money, another gas fee, another 20% again. But if you are building a team, you will not need to pay an extra income, because the way as your team generates profits, you make more profits, and your profit is being paid to where your gas fee is, and the company can equally take from it as the gas fee when you trade personally. Ladies and gentlemen, as a V1, you still have benefit on anybody that trade under you, which is 4%. There was a day as a V1 on trading a low, I make $5. I'm just 2 months old in this business. I made $5 on a trade alone, on trading alone, without me trading at all. People that trade under me, I was able to make $5 on trade alone. Somebody will kill himself from trading before you can raise. I made it without doing anything. That is what team building can do for you. V2, you make 6%. 6%. So automatically, is that if I'm V2, when I make that $5, I will make close to $10 that day. If you are V3, if the day I made that $5, I am going to make times 2, which is $10. Because no. If I'm V3, I'm going to make more than times 2 of what I made that day. Automatically, I will be making almost $15 that day that I made $5. What are we talking about? So V3 makes about $10. 10%. 10%. There is 8%, there's another 2%, and total of 10%. V4 makes 12% in total, 12%. V5 makes 13% together, and V6 makes 16%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are going, and this is the opportunity. Now, with all of these things, are you going to compare what is in this marketing plan with your profits? I don't want to know how much capital you are going to have. And in 2 months in this business, do you know how much capital I need to have before I can raise 500,000 naira Nigerian money, which is around $300, above $300? Do you know how much capital you are going to have before you can trade and make that profit within 2 months? I do not need any capital before I can raise that. I only need to bring in people that are ready to make money. And before you know it, you are going to make it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I am going to stop tonight. And I think I've been able to bring a justice to team building and compensation plan. For those of us that doesn't know more about the compensation plan, I believe with this great presentation, you should have get what you have been missing in this great opportunity. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much for the opportunity, my leaders. Thank you very much for this chance given to me when I am not even yet there at the top with you. You still recognize my presence and give me a chance to be able to kind of help people build their business. I'm so much impressed. This will motivate me and help me to grow and make sure I meet you there at the top. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Wow. Thank you, and thank you. Let every one of us go on the chat box. Go to the chat box and type thank you, sir. Let's go and type thank you on the chat box. If you have really enjoyed this presentation, please go to the chat box and type thank you. Let's do that, please. Let's start doing that. Yes. He has really done justice to that beautiful topic. And I want to believe somebody who is sleeping before, a sleeping giant, lion, waking up again. Because every one of us has this giant in us. But we need something somewhere, sometime, some moment to tap it, to charge it up, and start believing in ourselves and in our potentials. And I want to believe that has really happened tonight. Thank you for this great presentation, and God bless you, sir. More wisdom, more knowledge to you. So before we round the call, I want to believe there will be some people who have 1 or 2 questions regarding team building. we'll give a room for that. Just 2 or 3 people. 5 minutes to do that. We are very, very time cautious. I have to give 2 or 3 people chance to ask 1 or 2 questions regarding team building. If you have 1 or 2 questions you would like to ask our presenter today, if you have 1 or 2 questions to ask our trainer, you can raise your hand or drop your question on the chat box. You can raise your hand. You have the moment before we close that chapter. In case you have a question you'd like to ask him regarding what he has taught us tonight, and or regarding the challenges you might be going through in the business or thereabout. This person said, somebody said, Ransom Chinedu said, how can I get connected to the team building? Or how can you get connected to the team building? Do you join the section from the beginning? There is a team building part of RoyalQ business. Maybe you joined the section lately. There is a team building part of RoyalQ business, and that's exactly what he has explained to us so far. So you will need to get this recording or get close to the person who invited you to the business to explain more about team building. So that's the way you can get connected to team building. That by connecting people to this business, introducing RoyalQ to them, letting a lot of people get aware of this business. Many people are not aware there's a business they can be doing and be making dollar. You know, trading and making dollar from this same Nigeria or whatever country they find themselves, you know. So it's your job to tell them, to show them. And when you show them, they will see the reason why they need it. They will join your team. So when they join through your link, that is team building. You started building with that gradually. That's exactly how it works. So I don't know if you have any other questions. In the absence of no questions, let me welcome our top leader. We have many leaders on call tonight. But let me hear from my own sponsor, leader OBM. The OBM is a V5 leader. He's a team builder. In fact, RoyalQ named him as his status he as a team partner. So he's a team partner rank in RoyalQ. Is V5. So with over 4 years now, being with RoyalQ, and has touched a lot of lives and impacted many people, which I'm one of them. So with our OPM, please, you're welcome on stage. Let's hear from you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, leader Kiki Success. Thank you, our great leader, Prince Muri. God bless you. We've been blessed with this wealth of experience, and practically, RoyalQ has been the best. Like I said, I was talking to my own great leader today, and I told him, I've been in network marketing for so long, I've never seen anything like RoyalQ. And it's so simple that it's so simple. The simplest business I've ever seen. And now you should try to maximize the opportunity. Talk to people about RoyalQ. Show the evidence. You have evidence all around. That's the testimony of people, screenshot of people. Just show the opportunity to people. You don't know who and who, needs it. Like one of my leader, somebody brought him. The man is going to V3 today. The person that brought him is nowhere to be found. We've been talking to the guy. The guy just looking for Ponzi all about. And the guy now said, why, what's happening, that this guy should be serious. But I told him maybe that's the only thing God has proposed, for him to just show you RoyalQ. You understand? So you don't know who and who will make you great in life through this business. we have seen a lot of people become somebody, just like myself. I would say I was in I made money in product network marketing, but in RoyalQ brought me that fulfillment I've been looking for. That can be anywhere in the world, location freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. RoyalQ gave this opportunity to me. And you've been seeing a testimony flying around. I don't want to waste our time. I'll just say take this business very serious, invite people, and always attend Zooms, be focused, be consistent. If you do this, there's nobody. Like I always say, when I see my leader, James Makara, anything he made, I always say this, I'm going to make it. There was a time he made $100,000. I told people, if I see him make $100,000, I'm going to make it. And today, I've made $270,000 plus. And James Makara is nearly $900,000. I will get there. The only thing is time. You understand? And now, for me to be at the right place, where's the right place? To always show up, to always invite people, and always show the plan to people every day. And whenever I do that, there's no day since 2021 I've not made money. I don't want to waste our time. On Sunday, we are going to share, myself and this Makara, we are going to share our testimony. And I pray we all be there. So thank you, Leader KK. Thank you, Leader Sam, Leader Prince Muri. Thank you, Leader Inamdi is on the call also. God bless everybody. Good night.
All right, thank you. That's a great submission there, LBM. God bless you. Wonderful. And our farmers start fast spent. There are no more time to spend. I'll just bring in I'll be bringing the NMB to round it up as soon as possible. And team building, before that happened, team building, I don't used to talk like much to people. Some of us are coming from a different part of doing some different business before. I have some previous experience in different companies. So I think maybe that's a particular thing that helps some of us to recognize the power of building a team around RoyalQ business. If you are the type that love financial freedom, if you are that love location freedom, like OBM said, you understand, and you love peace for yourself. I've been to network marketing product company before where I don't have time for myself. You don't get the point. You have to be carrying people looking for PV, looking for something that is not lost, daring your life with it. You don't get the point. As in taking a lot of damn risk, going from different places because you want to build a team. Even if you don't want to build a team, you want to sell ordinary product alone to make money. You have to travel around everywhere selling the product. But here is a business. You are selling the product from the comfort of your room. From my own experience, I built my business to FIFO right from my house. Within 3 months when I got started, within 3 months, without leaving my house. Where is that kind of business possible? Okay, the question is how much have I spent? How many places have I traveled to? How many people have I met physically? None of those things has happened. I build the business right from my home to up to V4. So it's never possible in those other businesses out there. So it can only happen in RoyalQ because it is a relevant and updated business. This is relevant for now and for the future. So if I've got that love having peace and financial freedom, don't joke around building a business around this. So when you're trading, you are making money. If you are not trading, your team are making money. When they're happy, you are happy. They are happy, you are happy. Why don't you want to make people happy? So that you can remember, your name will be in their diary and memory forever. You don't get the point. If that alone is why you must do everything to talk and build the team, is enough. That you are making somebody happy. You are going to be in their memory. That if not you, they will not have made this business that change their life. Be that person in somebody's life. Don't joke around with this thing. Let me hand over the mic to Leader NMD to close the session for Leader NMD. You're welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Leader KK says, thank you very much. Leader Adedeji, and Leader OBM. All right, thank you very much, Samson Rice, for also inspiring us every day. We appreciate everybody who is on the call here and, sticking to the end. This is past 10 p.m. I know that it takes effort. What we have listened to tonight is simple, but it's not easy. But if it were easy, everybody will be doing it. So you are one of the special people that God will use to bless humanity. For your being in this meeting right now and being in the meeting on Sunday, you are one of those who will be privileged to make impact on lives. I just want to encourage you not to give up. But every day, do something to promote your business. If you have a team, help members of your team. If you don't have a team, also build a team. In fact, every day I try to build a team. Today, I spoke to 8 persons about RoyalQ. I spoke to 8 persons. Now, the consistency is what we need. But here's a challenge that you might have. You might be building a team and some people are going to chase Ponzi. Just know that you are not the only one. It's happening to everybody. So don't give up and join them in the Ponzi scheme, all right? Don't throw in the towel. Just know where you're going. If you know where you're going, then you just focus and do what is necessary to take you there. There's a 7-minute video. I want to speak to everybody who is here, the 56 of us remaining. There's a 7-minute video. It's in circulation in all the groups. I did that video for you, for the 56 of you to share with your prospects. How do you use the video? Just send the video to them and call them. Don't just spam people, okay? Don't spam people. If they're in your warm market, people that know you, call them. And after sending the video. If there are people that don't know you, ask their permission and share the video with them. If you share that video, the hard work is to get them to watch it. If they watch that video, the video is unlocking potentials. The video is creating results. So that will be your fast track. Now, that video is to help you invite people to the webinars any day we have prospects meetings. All right, so I really encourage you. Wednesdays, we have the George. Thursdays, we have myself and 1 or 2 other persons, right? And you need to just keep showing up. Don't give up on yourself on this journey. There is no part in life that doesn't require effort. Do you know that even poverty is difficult? To be a poor man, when all the responsibilities from the family are on your head, when you look at your kids, school fees, pressure, what to eat, balanced diet, being a poor man is difficult. You pick your phone and be asking for help. So what you need to do is use that same phone and challenge yourself to transform your life. If you're a V1 today, you can easily become a V2 within the next 30 to 60 days. Just dedicate 1 hour every day to 2 hours spreading the opportunity of RoyalQ. All right? Don't give up, but you need to be focused. You need to tell yourself, this is what I want to do, and put in the burst of energy that is required. And we will celebrate you as you succeed. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you very much. Back to you, Leader KK Success. Nothing changes unless you make sacrifice. Good night, everyone.
Nothing changes unless you make sacrifice. Please hold that. Nothing changes unless you make sacrifice. Nothing changes unless you make sacrifice. And that's where we are going to close the session for tonight. So join us tomorrow for leadership training, same time, 9 p.m., whereby you're going to be meeting our top leaders. Probably you meet Leader James Makala, the first 6 in Africa. Leadership training tomorrow. Leadership training. You get a point now? Yeah. Leadership training. The money might be there. Don't miss it. See you tomorrow and have a great night rest. Bye, everyone.